Hi, and welcome back to the Mr. Brad Worden Show. And I am going to explain some stuff, but the picture and video, a little bit of clickbait, sorry about that. I am not actually going to eat either one of these products, but I just want to let you know what the comparison is. Alright, so here I have the Curse of the Four Horsemen. For a long time, this was the hottest challenge in the world. By far. Okay, these are skulls. I hopefully will be taking on this challenge again sometime. These are out of Europe. They're from a company called Gamelstads out of Europe. You can check out their products on Pure Insanity Society. They have other great products. They have stuff that's a little bit less hardcore too. This is one of their more hardcore products. And now they came out with a bar, again, called the Ragnarok. Okay, it's not for sale yet, but it is like 2 or 3 times as hot as this. So that very well and probably is the hardest challenge ever. You have to eat 8 sticks containing 20 Reapers each for a total of 160 Reapers. This one is the very first prototype. It is the unknown challenge. It does not yet have a name. The maker of this is working on perfecting this in mass amounts. Now, he had told me he thinks each individual one, because some people got confused on this, each individual one of these he thought was a little bit less than these. But now after doing his calculations, he said these might be hotter individually than each one of these. Okay, so these are pretty close to the same scale as the skulls. What made it harder is these are made out of chocolate and Reaper powder. So these you can put in your mouth and chew within a matter of, 10-20 seconds and swallow it. This one, literally, I watched a video back, took me like 3 to 4 minutes just to chew it up and swallow the whole thing. And then the true pain began. Okay, with either one of these, this is for hardcore chilihead stuff. This will wreck you. This made me very ill for several hours after the fact. The heat was bad, but then the aftermath from just one was horrendous. Okay, absolutely horrendous. Thank goodness I was feeling good by the night. So the person who's making these is thinking of packing them and packs them maybe like 4. I highly recommend you only eat one if you even ever try it. Because, I mean, some of the more hardcore chiliheads can maybe handle more than one. Roger at Dang Show, I know he was interested. Pyro Pitbull, he's really extreme. He could probably maybe do 4. I don't think I'd ever attempt more than one just because of the aftermath ramifications of it too and how hot it was. So let's take a look, just a peek, and then I'll show you what I've been training with and how easy it would seem. It would burn an average person, but how easy it would seem compared to these in the video I did the other day. So I still have one Curse of 4 Horsemen left. And it is a skull. The skull kind of got cracked up a little bit in some incident last year. And I shouldn't even really be handling these, but I will. Just don't want the powder to fall off. Shaky. Let's grab this guy too. So here's the difference, and this is also bigger. Look at the difference between these two. This is a Curse of the Four Horsemen skull, and this is one of these balls. Okay, this is bigger. This is way more chewy. This is Reaper powder. This I can pop in and chew pretty easily. This one is going to be a little bit harder. They're both
give it a go. No, I'm just kidding.
with Reaper powder. So I'm going to put this guy back for now. Now my fingers are totally coated in Reaper.
You mean you don't want to eat that unknown tonight and see what happens at school tomorrow?
No. Alright, so this one I'm going to put back here. Like I said, the worker of this, he's coming up with a name. He's coming up with like some trademark kind of things. And he's working on perfecting it to a T. So like somewhere maybe hotter a week, or he wants to get them down. Just like these Gammelstads, when they make these Curse of Four Horsemen and the Ragnarok bar, they kind of have to get it down to a T too, because they only make it for people who personally like contact them, and these are for extreme chili heads. I would say this is for extreme chili heads too. These kind of products, these are top-notch level. If you're watching and you don't know how hot this is, consider the one chip challenge. Everybody knows about the one chip challenge and does it. The one chip challenge is like a kid chip compared to this stuff. Like, I can eat a one chip challenge and a lot of chili heads can with barely reacting to it. This stuff would get chili heads going. And to kind of show it, some of the training I've been doing is just eating straight Carolina Reaper powder, which these are consistent of. And I can take a spoonful. Pretty good size. It's a little late. I don't know if I want to totally fill up, but I got about a half a spoonful here. And like, eat this. And it's nowhere near, but if an average person like did this, they'd be in like quite a lot of trouble.
Are you gonna lick the plate?
Oh, I forgot some of that stuff's on there. Not like it'll make that much of a difference. It just touched it. So, eating a half a spoonful of Carolina Reaper powder is like not even like running my eyes or nose. It is like a walk in the park compared to these things, honestly. Because this stuff contains 16 Carolina Reapers. This one, now that they've done the measurements, anywhere from on the low end scale, 14 to 18 Carolina Reapers per each of these. Okay, so they're pretty much same ballpark. Like I said, what seems to make these ones hotter is it takes you longer to even consume it, way longer to consume it, longer to chew, and then that sits in your stomach. And when I got sick the other day, 5 to 6 hours, and that was on an extremely full stomach, prep stomach, and it still wrecked me bad for one ball. So if anybody is interested in trying some or multiple, I don't think I'll be doing these unless I cut it up and train with it anytime soon. Unless somebody really wants one before they get produced, then I could pack one up and send it out. You'll have to let me know, but we'll see. So yeah, I just downed some Carolina Reaper powder, and compared to this yesterday, absolutely nothing. No effect, no talking. I'm at like maybe like a level 2 right now. So this put me to a 10. One of these put me to like about an 8, and 2 of these put me at a 10. That was last year, and I've been training, so I don't know. I'm going to try and get through 4 of these eventually. Somebody wants me to try one of these again. Kind of fear it a little bit right now. Maybe eventually, we'll see. But yeah, these are 2 of the hardest challenges in the world, and I'm sure the Ragnarok will definitely be probably the hardest, because those 8 bars every 2 minutes, 16 minutes, it's going to be super hard to get through. I know Pyro Pitbull is going to do it. I'm really interested to try it, but I don't think I can get through all 8. I'd be happy to get through maybe like half of it, if even that. All right, well, 2 of the most hard challenges, they make some of the other challenges look pretty minor. Only for the hardcore chili head, or if you're just plain insane. But I would not recommend it. All right, we will see you next time on the Mr. Brad Worden Show.